God says, "I'm waiting for you. Don't miss this today. I'm here. This is about you and me and no one else." Do not scroll past this moment, because something deeply personal and life-changing is being placed right in front of you. And if you ignore this gentle calling, you may walk away from a blessing that was prepared only for your heart and your journey. I am waiting for you in a way that is not distant or hidden, but close, warm, and full of love. And this moment is not random, because it has been carefully guided to reach you at exactly the time your soul needed it most. I am speaking directly to you, not to a crowd, not to many, but to you alone, because this is about you and me and no one else, and your attention right now carries more weight than you realize. I want you to understand that this waiting is not empty or silent, but filled with purpose, filled with patience, and filled with a deep desire to draw you closer into something peaceful, secure, and full of light. Type AMEN if you trust God. I am waiting for you because there is something within your heart that has been calling out, even when your lips remained quiet and your thoughts felt scattered. And I have heard every whisper of your soul, even when you thought no one was listening. This waiting is not about delay or punishment, but about invitation, a sacred space where you and I can meet without noise, without distraction, and without fear. I want you to see that today is not ordinary, and this moment carries a quiet urgency, because what is being offered cannot be replaced or postponed without losing something precious that was meant to strengthen your spirit. If you keep listening, you will begin to feel that this is not just words, but a presence reaching toward you, asking you to step closer and not turn away. You have felt moments where life seemed heavy, where confusion tried to cloud your thoughts, and where doubt tried to weaken your faith. Yet, even in those moments, I was near, guiding you gently and protecting you in ways you did not fully see. I have been waiting not because I was absent, but because I was preparing something within you, shaping your heart so you could receive what is now ready to be given. This is why you cannot miss this moment, because it carries the beginning of something that will bring clarity where there was confusion, and peace where there was unrest. I am here with you now, not distant, not unreachable, but present in a way that surrounds you with calm and assurance. If this is touching your heart right now, take a moment to like this video as a simple act of faith and connection, allowing your spirit to say yes to what is unfolding in this moment. I want you to feel how personal this is, how deeply it is centered on you and me alone, because there are times when the world becomes too loud, too demanding, and too filled with distractions that pull you away from what truly matters. In this space there is no pressure, no fear, and no expectation beyond simply being present with me, allowing your heart to open without resistance or hesitation. I am waiting for you to come as you are, without pretending, without hiding, and without carrying the weight of perfection, because my love does not depend on your performance, but on your willingness to draw near. You are not forgotten, and you are not overlooked, even when it felt like doors were closing or paths were unclear, because every step you have taken has been seen, and every tear you have shed has been counted with care and compassion. I have been walking beside you, even in silence, guiding you through moments that seemed uncertain, and protecting you from things you never knew could have harmed you. This waiting is not a pause in your life, but a preparation for something that will unfold in a way that brings restoration and renewal to your spirit. I am calling you into a deeper connection, one that goes beyond routine or habit, and into a place where you can truly feel my presence in your everyday life, not just in moments of need, but in moments of peace and gratitude as well. You are chosen, and you are seen, and there is a purpose in your life that cannot be replaced by anyone else, because your journey is uniquely yours, and your connection with me is something no one else can take or duplicate. This is why I am waiting, because what we share is personal, sacred, and filled with a love that does not fade or weaken over time. Do not let this moment pass by as just another piece of time, because it holds something real, something alive, and something that has the power to shift your heart toward hope and strength. I am here, steady and unchanging, offering you a place of rest and reassurance, a place where your fears can soften and your faith can grow stronger. This is about you and me, a connection that goes beyond anything you have experienced before, and it is available to you right now, in this very moment. I want you to feel safe in my presence, knowing that you do not have to carry everything alone, and that there is a strength available to you that comes not from your own effort, but from the love that surrounds you and lifts you when you feel weak. You are not alone in your struggles, and you are not abandoned in your pain, because I have been with you through it all, quietly guiding, protecting, and preparing you for what is ahead. Could a hidden 7-minute sound wave be the reason why some 80-year-olds still have sharper memory and faster thinking than people half their age? A newly revealed neurowave technique is helping thousands unlock sharper memory, heightened mental energy, faster thinking, and learning from home. This simple 7-second ritual, paired with a powerful audio frequency, is said to reactivate your super brain wave. Over 19,389 people claim they noticed mental changes after just 7 minutes a day. Click the link in the comments below before it's deleted forever. You are not late, and you have not missed your chance, because I have held this moment open with patience and care, knowing that your spirit would arrive here exactly when it was ready to receive what I am giving. This is still about you and me, and no one else, and nothing outside of this connection has the authority to take away what is meant to grow between us. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. I want you to understand that what you are feeling right now is not confusion or imagination, but a gentle stirring of your spirit that is responding to my presence, even if you cannot fully explain it with words. There is a calm that is beginning to settle within you, even if your surroundings still feel chaotic, and that calm is not coming from the world around you, but from the closeness you are beginning to experience with me. I have been waiting for this moment because your heart needed to soften in a way that allows you to receive without resistance. And now that you are here, I am pouring into you a sense of peace that will begin to shape how you see everything around you. You are not the same as you were before this moment, even if the change feels small at first, because something has shifted within your spirit that cannot be undone. There were times when you felt like you were searching endlessly, trying to find clarity, trying to understand why certain things happened, and trying to make sense of situations that felt unfair or confusing. I saw every one of those moments, and I did not turn away from you, even when you felt like you were walking through those experiences alone. I was guiding you, protecting you, and quietly leading you toward this place where your heart could begin to rest instead of striving. This waiting was not empty, and it was not meaningless, because every step you took was bringing you closer to this moment where you can finally feel the truth of my presence in a way that is real and undeniable. Type 222 to receive blessings. You may still carry some doubt, and that is okay, because I am not asking you to be perfect or to understand everything all at once, but simply to stay with me and allow your heart to open little by little. Faith does not always arrive as something loud or overwhelming, but often begins as a quiet trust that grows stronger with time, and that is what is happening within you right now. I am planting something steady inside you, something that will continue to grow even when you are not consciously thinking about it, and it will begin to change how you respond to challenges, how you see yourself, and how you move forward in your life. You are being strengthened from within, not through force, but through love and presence. This is why you cannot miss this day, because it is not just another moment passing by, but a turning point that is shaping your future in ways you may not fully see yet. What you are receiving right now is not temporary, and it will not disappear when this moment ends, because it is becoming a part of you, something that will stay with you and guide you even when you are facing uncertainty again. I am building something within you that cannot be shaken easily, a foundation of peace and trust that will carry you through situations that once would have overwhelmed you. You will begin to notice that things that used to trouble you deeply will start to lose their power over you, and that is because you are no longer standing alone. I am still waiting for you, but now the waiting feels different because you are drawing closer, and the distance that once felt wide is beginning to close. You are stepping into a space where you can begin to feel secure, not because everything around you is perfect, but because you are learning to rest in my presence even when things are not clear. This is the kind of strength that does not break easily, and it is being formed in you right now through this connection we are building together. You are not weak, and you are not forgotten, because I have chosen to walk with you in a way that is constant and unchanging. I see the future ahead of you, and I know the paths that are opening, even the ones you cannot yet see, and I am preparing you for them in ways that are gentle but powerful. You may not understand every step, and you may not always feel confident, but you will not be without guidance, because I am leading you with care and intention. This is why I asked you not to miss this moment, because it is shaping how you will walk into what is coming next. You are being positioned for something meaningful, something that aligns with the purpose that has always been within you, even when you doubted it. You have carried burdens that were not meant to stay with you forever, and this is the time when those burdens begin to loosen their hold, not all at once, but steadily and surely. I am lifting the weight little by little, replacing it with a sense of peace that will grow stronger as you continue to stay connected with me. You do not have to hold on to everything you have been carrying, because I am here to take what is heavy and replace it with something that restores your strength. This is part of what it means to come closer to me, not just to listen, but to allow yourself to be renewed. Why over 19,389 people suddenly listening to a mysterious 7-minute genius song every day? A shocking brainwave discovery claims this neurowave activates hidden mental abilities that's already inside your brain. People report sharper memory, heightened mental energy, faster thinking, and learning after using this simple daily ritual. Some even say it helped them escape brain fog and mental exhaustion. Click the link in the comments below before it vanishes. This is about you and me and no one else. And in this space, you are not measured by your past or limited by your doubts, because my presence is greater than anything that has tried to define you before. You are stepping into something steady, something real, and something that will not disappear when life becomes uncertain again. Type 555 if you trust in Jesus. I see how your heart has been searching for stability, for something that does not shift or break under pressure, and I want you to know that what you are receiving now is exactly that kind of strength. It is not loud or forceful, but quiet and firm, like a foundation that holds you even when everything else feels unsteady. You may not notice the full depth of it immediately, but it is there, growing stronger with every moment you remain connected to me. This is why I called you into this moment, because your spirit was ready to receive something lasting, something that will not fade when challenges arise again. There were times when you felt like you had to figure everything out on your own, carrying the weight of decisions, responsibilities, and emotions, without knowing where to turn for true guidance. I watched you in those moments, not with judgment, but with compassion, knowing that you were doing the best you could with what you understood at the time. I never expected you to have all the answers, because what I desire is not perfection, but closeness, a willingness to come to me even when you feel unsure or incomplete. That is what is happening now, and it is more valuable than anything you could have achieved on your own. Type 1515 to affirm. You are beginning to realize that you do not have to fight every battle by yourself, and that realization is opening the door for a deeper sense of peace to enter your life. I am here to guide you, not to control you, but to walk beside you in a way that brings clarity and reassurance when you need it most. This connection is not about taking away your choices, but about strengthening your ability to move forward with confidence, knowing that you are supported in ways that go beyond what you can see. You are not alone in your journey, and you never truly were, even when it felt that way. I want you to notice how your thoughts are beginning to shift, how the weight of worry is starting to feel lighter, even if only slightly at first. That is not by accident, because my presence brings calm into places that once felt overwhelmed, and it brings light into areas that once felt uncertain. You are being renewed from within, and that renewal will begin to show in how you respond to situations, how you treat yourself, and how you see your future. This is not a temporary feeling, but the beginning of a deeper transformation that will continue to unfold as you stay close to me. There is something ahead of you that will require the strength you are receiving now, and I am preparing you for it in a way that is gentle but intentional. You may not see it clearly yet, but when the time comes, you will recognize that you are ready in ways you did not expect. This is why I asked you not to miss this moment, because it is shaping you for what is coming next, and every part of this process is working together for your good. You are being positioned for something meaningful, something that aligns with the purpose I have placed within you from the beginning. Do not be discouraged by what you have been through, because none of it has been wasted, and every experience has contributed to the strength you are building now. Even the moments that felt painful or confusing have played a role in shaping your understanding and deepening your capacity to receive what I am giving. You are not defined by your past, and you are not limited by your mistakes, because my grace covers you in a way that allows you to move forward without carrying the weight of what is behind you. This is part of the freedom that comes from staying connected with me. I am still here, and I will continue to be here, not just in this moment, but in every step you take moving forward, offering guidance, comfort, and strength whenever you need it. You can return to this connection at any time, knowing that you will be received with the same love and patience that you are experiencing now. This is not something that will fade or disappear, because it is rooted in something eternal, something that remains constant regardless of what changes around you. You are safe here, and you are supported in ways that go beyond your understanding. What if your brain already contains a hidden power waiting to be activated in just 7 seconds? A NASA-trained neuroscientist recently revealed a strange brain ritual inspired by Tesla research that is helping ordinary people unlock sharper memory, heightened mental energy, faster thinking, and learning. Combined with a 7-minute neurowave sound, thousands say they felt mentally sharper almost immediately. Click the link in the comments below before this secret disappears from the internet. There is a quiet shift happening inside you. even if it feels subtle, like a soft light beginning to rise after a long night. And that shift is not something you have to force or control. It is happening because you have allowed yourself to stay present, to listen, and to open your heart just enough for my presence to enter more fully. This is how transformation often begins, not in loud and overwhelming ways, but in gentle movements that grow stronger with time. You are being changed from within, and that change will begin to influence how you feel, how you think, and how you respond to everything around you. I know the places in your life where you have felt stuck, where it seemed like no matter what you did, things would not move forward in the way you hoped. I have seen the effort you put in, the patience you tried to hold on to, and even the moments when you felt like giving up because the weight became too much. You were not alone in those moments, even if it felt that way, because I was there, holding you steady, keeping you from falling further than you realized. Now you are entering a new phase, one where movement will begin to happen, not through struggle, but through alignment with what I have been preparing for you. Type 888 to receive guidance. I want you to understand that the waiting you experienced before this was not meant to harm you, but to strengthen you in ways that will now begin to show. You are more resilient than you realize, and you carry within you a strength that has been built quietly through everything you have faced. That strength is not something the world gave you, and it is not something the world can take away, because it is rooted in the connection you have with me. As you continue to stay close, you will begin to feel that strength more clearly, and it will guide you through situations that once would have overwhelmed you. There is a sense of direction beginning to form within you, even if it is not yet fully clear, like a path that is slowly becoming visible as the light increases. You do not need to see the entire path to move forward, because I will guide you step by step, revealing what you need to know at the right time. This is part of learning to trust, not in your own understanding alone, but in the presence that is leading you with care and intention. You are not being left to figure everything out by yourself, because I am walking with you, guiding you in ways that will become clearer as you continue. You may notice that your thoughts are becoming calmer, that the noise that once filled your mind is starting to quiet down, and that is not by accident. My presence brings peace, and that peace begins within you before it shows in your surroundings. You are being given a new way of seeing things, one that is not driven by fear or uncertainty, but by trust and steadiness. This does not mean that challenges will disappear, but it means that you will face them with a different kind of strength, one that is rooted in something deeper than circumstances. I am still waiting for you, but now that waiting feels like a gentle invitation that you are already responding to, step by step, moment by moment. You are not being forced into anything, but drawn into something that brings life and restoration to your spirit. This is a connection that will continue to grow as you remain open, as you choose to return to this space again and again, allowing yourself to be filled with what you need. You are not empty, and you are not lacking, because what you need is being given to you in a way that is steady and sure. There is something ahead that will bring you joy in a way you may not have expected, something that will remind you that your life is not defined by struggle alone, but also by moments of beauty and fulfillment. I am preparing you to receive that, to recognize it when it comes, and to embrace it without fear or hesitation. You deserve to experience peace, to feel secure, and to know that you are cared for in ways that go beyond what you can see. This is part of what I am building within you now, a readiness to receive what is good without pushing it away. There are things you have carried for a long time, thoughts that weighed heavily on your mind, and emotions that stayed with you longer than they should have. And I want you to know that you do not have to carry those things forever. I am gently lifting what has been heavy, not all at once, but in a way that allows you to adjust, to breathe, and to feel the difference as it begins to leave your spirit. You may notice that certain worries are not as strong as they once were, and that certain fears are losing their grip, even if only slightly at first. This is how freedom begins, not in a sudden moment, but in a steady release that grows stronger over time. Type 444 to stand strong. You have been stronger than you give yourself credit for, enduring situations that tested your patience and challenged your faith, yet you continued moving forward even when it felt difficult to take the next step. I saw your effort, I saw your perseverance, and I never overlooked the strength it took for you to keep going when things felt uncertain. Now you are stepping into a time where that strength will begin to feel supported, where you will no longer feel like you are carrying everything on your own. I am walking with you in a way that brings stability, allowing you to feel grounded even when circumstances around you are still changing. Have you heard about the secret neurowave that allegedly awakens a hidden superbrain wave inside your mind? A surprising brain study claims this safe 7-second ritual can help improve sharper memory, heightened mental energy, faster thinking, and learning naturally. Over 19,389 people worldwide are already using this short 7-minute sound session daily. People who once struggled with brain fog now say they feel more focused and mentally alert. Click the link in the comments below before it disappears forever. There is a quiet confidence beginning to form within you, a sense that you are not as lost as you once felt, and that your path is not as uncertain as it seemed before. This confidence is not based on what you can control, but on the connection you are building with me, a connection that gives you a deeper sense of security. You may not have all the answers, but you are beginning to trust that you will be guided in the right direction, and that trust is something that will continue to grow. It will carry you through decisions, through challenges, and through moments where clarity feels distant, because you will know that you are not navigating alone. I want you to notice the peace that is beginning to settle within you, even if it is still small, because that peace is a sign of what is growing. It is not something temporary, and it is not something that will disappear when life becomes difficult again, because it is rooted in something deeper than your circumstances. You are being given a foundation that will remain steady, something that will hold you when everything else feels uncertain. This is part of what it means to stay close to me, to receive a peace that goes beyond what you can explain. There are moments ahead where you will look back and realize how much has changed within you, even if those changes feel gradual right now. You will notice that your reactions are different, that your thoughts are calmer, and that your heart feels lighter than it did before. This is not something you have to force or create on your own, because it is happening naturally as you remain connected with me. You are being renewed from the inside out, and that renewal will continue to grow as you stay open and willing to receive. I am still waiting for you, but now that waiting is becoming a shared presence, something you are stepping into rather than something you are standing outside of. You are coming closer, not through effort alone, but through openness, through a willingness to stay and listen and receive. This is how our connection deepens, not through perfection, but through presence, through the simple act of being here and allowing yourself to feel what is being given. You are not being asked to be anything other than yourself, because you are already enough to be here with me. There is a sense of renewal that is beginning to touch your spirit, like a fresh start that does not erase your past, but transforms how you carry it. You are not defined by what you have been through, and you are not limited by what you have faced, because something new is being formed within you. This newness will begin to show in how you see yourself, in how you respond to others, and in how you approach the path ahead. You are not the same as you were before, even if the change feels quiet and gradual, because something real is taking place within you. This is still about you and me and no one else, and what is growing here is something that cannot be replaced by anything the world offers, because it is rooted in truth, in love, and in a presence that remains steady no matter what surrounds you. You are not here by accident, and you are not staying without purpose, because something meaningful continues to unfold within you with every moment you remain open. Type 666 to welcome strength. There is a deeper layer of peace beginning to settle inside you now, not just on the surface of your thoughts, but within the core of your being where fear once tried to take hold. You may still feel echoes of past worries, but they no longer have the same power over you because something stronger is taking their place. I am filling those spaces with calm, with assurance, and with a sense of quiet confidence that will continue to grow as you stay connected with me. This is not something you need to chase or struggle to maintain, because it is being given to you freely as you remain present. Type 1111 to receive clarity. You have been through seasons where things did not make sense, where outcomes did not match your expectations, and where you questioned whether you were moving in the right direction. I saw every one of those moments, and I did not turn away from you, because even in confusion, you were still moving forward, still searching, and still holding on in your own way. Those seasons were not wasted, and they were not meaningless, because they have brought you to a place where your heart is now ready to receive something deeper. You are no longer standing in the same place you once were, even if the change feels gradual, because your understanding is growing and your perspective is shifting. There is a quiet awareness beginning to form within you, a sense that you are being guided even when you cannot see the full picture, and that awareness will continue to grow stronger. You are learning to trust in a way that does not depend on having all the answers, but on knowing that you are not alone in the process. This trust will carry you through moments of uncertainty, allowing you to move forward with a sense of peace rather than fear. You are being led step by step, and each step is bringing you closer to something that has been prepared for you with care and intention. I want you to notice how your heart feels compared to before, how the weight that once pressed heavily on you is beginning to lift, even if only slightly at first. That change is not by chance, because my presence is working within you, bringing restoration in a way that is gentle but lasting. You are not meant to carry everything you have been holding on to, and this is the time when those burdens begin to loosen and fall away. You are being given space to breathe again, to feel lighter, and to move forward without the same heaviness that once followed you. Why do some 80-year-olds still remember names and conversations clearly while younger people struggle with brain fog? Researchers claim a simple 7-minute audio paired with a 7-second ritual can reactivate a hidden brainwave linked to mental performance. Thousands say they now experience sharper memory, heightened mental energy, faster thinking and learning every day. Click the link in the comments below before it's deleted forever. There is something ahead that will require the clarity you are beginning to receive now, and I am preparing you for it in ways that are steady and sure. You may not yet understand what is coming, but when it arrives, you will recognize that you have been made ready, that you have been strengthened, and that you have been guided every step of the way. This is why I asked you not to miss this day, because it is shaping how you will step into what lies ahead. You are being positioned with care, and nothing that has happened has been without purpose. Do not allow past disappointments to hold you back from what is unfolding now, because what is before you is not the same as what you have experienced before. You are stepping into something new, something that carries a different kind of peace and a different kind of strength. You are not repeating the same patterns, because you are not the same person you once were, and the growth within you is creating new possibilities. This is part of the transformation that has been taking place, even in moments where you felt like nothing was changing. I am still here, and I will continue to be here, not only in this moment, but in every moment that follows, offering guidance, support, and a presence that remains constant. You can return to this connection whenever you need to, knowing that you will be met with the same patience and the same love that you are experiencing now. This is not something temporary, because it is rooted in something eternal, something that does not fade or weaken over time. You are safe here, and you are supported in ways that go beyond what you can see. There is a deeper sense of alignment beginning to form within you, like something that once felt scattered is now slowly coming together with clarity and calm. You may not have all the answers, and you may still feel moments of hesitation, but there is a quiet knowing growing inside you that you are moving in the right direction.